You getting ready to be a rich nigga.
We're back.
We are back.
Asking for a friend.
Our favorite segment, and yours too.
You already know it. I'm Jeff Knows Money.
I'm Mojo Hill.
Let's get on into this letter. Dear Mojo and Jeff, my husband and I have been married for 10 years. We share 2 young kids, and I have 2 stepchildren. We had full custody of his 2 children during our marriage with no financial support from their mother. He and I basically paid equally for all our expenses as we had a joint checking account for our paychecks. Truthfully, I always felt I shouldn't be paying for my stepkids. We started having money issues a few years ago, and when they got very bad, my husband opened a new bank account. He deposits his checks to the new account, and I have no access. He makes $150,000 a year, and I only make about $45,000 a year. He used to pay all the bills, but recently he asked me to pay $900 a month towards our $3,000 rent. Is this fair? I bring home $2,400 per month. I feel slighted. I guess I also feel bitter because I never felt comfortable paying for his kids. Sincerely, them kids. Mojo,
What's up, Jeff?
can you help this woman who doesn't want to pay for her stepkids?
Them kids. Them kids. I didn't help them niggas get here. I won the ship they rode in on the horse. That's all that woman saying. Them kids. That's all.
What is this state laws on like a 10-year-old abortion?
Hey, man, that's murder. Ain't no 10-year-old abortion. That's manslaughter, murder. I think that's nationwide.
I was literally asking for a friend on that.
Just
one.
asking for a friend.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
You got any other advice for? Because I see some stuff in this letter. She don't see it, but I see it.
Yeah. Got a little bit of advice for her. Hell, they got 2 kids. He had 2 kids previous to the fact, but hey, y'all already in there, but you on some them kids, so ain't no going back.
See, I'm gonna tell you the first problem I got with this.
What you got?
If the tables were turned, and this was a man writing us a letter saying, "I don't want to pay for my wife's 2 children," you know what the reaction would be to that?
Oh, I would have gave the same reaction. Them kids.
No.
My reaction.
You would, but what would everybody else be saying? Oh, that's messed up, man. You knew she had them kids when you came into.
That single woman, when you met her, she had them too. Hell,
it wasn't a problem then. Now it's a problem 10 years down the road. Look, I'm going to just say this.
And then what if he had 2 daughters? I hate to cut you off. What if he had 2 daughters already and they got 2 boys? So when she get her hair done, she got to take these two children that ain't hers, get their hair done too.
But now
that's strong.
If they're white, and I don't know why I'm getting from this letter that they white.
You think so?
I just am. But, hair styling ain't that big a deal for them because they'll just go to Supercuts. Tell me I'm wrong. 10 minutes. Remember that old thing, the Floby?
Yeah.
That they used to show late night where you had a vacuum cleaner just sucking hair and cutting it at the same time?
Do you hate yourself and your family, but hate haircuts even more? Introducing the Floby Precision Haircutting System. Get that freshly sucked hair you've always dreamed of without leaving the house. You can suck your whole family, mom, sister, and watch Uncle Steve suck himself.
Is that good enough?
Yep. See, man, when you white, you ain't got to do that much. When you black, hair got to be laid.
Yeah, got to get all type of bags of Kankalon hair.
Man, them boys' hair, the edge up's got to be crispy from like
crispy
12 months on through the rest of their adult life.
Yep.
You got kids like 14 months old because you still talking months at that point.
Yep.
14 months old getting bullied at school because his lineup ain't right.
I ain't lying.
You got to hit your toddler with like a little Beijing spray and like get the razor edge up on him.
I ain't
That
lying.
man need to go in the chair looking like a 14-month-old toddler, and he need to get out the chair looking like a 14-year-old.
Exactly.
like sideburns and everything, and edged up a little beard on him.
He got to basically have the lineup of a genuine in his prime.
There it is.
In them jeans, in those jeans, genuine.
There it is. That's
from
right.
14 months on.
My whole life has changed, genuine. You gotta have one.
You gotta be crispy.
Pony genuine.
Goddamn.
Not. I don't know who this imposter is out there now.
That's one nigga.
Yeah, that
To my dad.
that nigga that was on stage looking like he lived with his back and not with his knees. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, but I'm saying, like, your kid got to come out with like a grown man haircut. See, if you white, you ain't got to worry about that. You ain't never got to worry about the edge up ever in your life.
Mm-mm.
But now I'm gonna say this. One thing that kind of stood out to me is when she said he makes $150,000, I make $45,000. We got $3,000 a month rent, and she was like, we started having money issues a few years ago. Let me help y'all here, because if you take her 45 and his 150, that's $195,000 in income, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I want y'all to listen closely. If you have $200,000 in income,
Right.
and you have 4 kids,
Right.
you're broke.
Yeah, them a lot of kids.
You're broke.
You're gonna start having money issues.
Yeah. So, y'all been married 10 years. If y'all have had 4 kids all 10 of them years, you've been broke all 10 of them. Your ass just didn't know. And based on him opening a separate account to try and handle some stuff, sound like you might be part of the reason why they broke.
Right.
And he asking you now to, hey, kick in. It sounds to me like, hey, you done did some stuff money-wise. Maybe he didn't trust it. And now he's kind of like, well, hey, let me just handle what I can handle over here. And if I can get 1,000 from her every month, maybe I can make this work itself out.
Right.
But yeah, he's not doing anything wrong. Y'all got 4 kids. That is not enough money for 4 kids when your rent payment is $3,000 a month.
They said 3,000. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to throw some extra on that $3,000.
3,000.
Yeah, bro, that $3,000 a month on rent and 4 kids spells disaster. So, I understand why you hollering them kids, but I'm sorry, you just gonna have to tough this one out, because he had them 2 kids when you got with him, and if it was a man flipping this thing around and saying, I don't want to do anything for my wife, 2 kids from previous relationship, y'all would be ready to hang that man out to dry. So, keep it 100, same energy. You just gonna have to ride this one out. Like, and also that part about we had full custody of the 2 kids with no financial support from their mother. I mean, was she supposed to be? Like, y'all got a whole ass household over there, like.
Right.
And then, like, I mean, when did child support ever come for the mom?
I don't think.
Yeah, that once you went in there and got full custody, the court was like, all right, we done. Like, now if it was the other way around, they come after the dude, but you and your husband went in there and got full custody, and they looking at the other one like, all right, babe, this it as far as we concerned. Y'all got it. That's on y'all. Again, you can't go full blown them kids. That's on y'all. You knew what you was getting into. That's all I got for you.
That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Also, talking about you feel slighted because your take home pay, and then what he's asking you to kick in. Well, did you just think you wasn't gonna kick in anything?
And they've been together what you said
10 years.
A decade. We ain't gonna say 10 years. They're just a decade.
Mm-hmm.
And
he
apparently he just not asking you for to start kicking in something.
I mean, you had a good run.
Damn good run of a decade.
But I mean, like, we in this together, so like, how you figure you just wasn't gonna kick in nothing on the house? All right, so you think he got 150 and 150 from him with the 3,000 rent plus the 4 kids? You thought that 150 was gonna cover all that? I'm sure y'all got some car payments in there. You putting that kind of pressure on that dude, that man he gonna be bald at like the age of 23, and he gonna be out of here at the age of 37. You finna work that man to an early grave.
let's see. Let's just say worst case scenario. They've been together 10 years. He had children from a previous relationship. Let's just say these kids, the two that he had previous to the fact, were twins, and they were one. So they've been together. Them kids are 11. Let's just say they started their little small family shortly after. So let's just say they got like kids that are in like 10, 9, 8, 11, 12, 13 range. He might be wanting to save a few coins as far as like for some cars and some education funds for these kids or whatnot. So it could be something just like that.
Based on what Mojo is saying, lady, get ready. This gonna get worse.
Yeah, life coming fast.
This gonna get worse, boy. They gonna get to high school. Now you got to get real clothes.
Yeah.
Pay grown man shoe size. Pay for grown man shoe sizes.
Yeah.
Ain't no more $60 shoes. Hundo.
All type of. It's a lot of fees on the high school level. A lot of fees from the time they get into high school to graduation fees, from prom fees,
Cell phones.
It's a lot of money to be paid on that end.
Get ready. This ain't getting better. And don't try and slip on out of there now. You know what you signed up for. You know what? She really want to be a stay-at-home mom. That's what this is.
That what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. Because she looking at him like, you make all this money and now you asking me for money? Ma'am, if he make 150 with 4 kids, y'all are broke.
I ain't lying.
Lesson to be learned here, people. Don't have 4 kids. I'm Jeff Knows Money.
I'm Mojo here.
We out.
We out.